Okay, last attempt crashed. This one, Auslan Level 1, Lesson 4. Not yet. So that's hands out wide, fingers out wide with the middle finger sprayed down. 2 hands. Not yet. I can't remember now. Start. That's middle finger holding onto the thumb. Start. Or start, sort of like opening things, like cupboards or something. Start, or opening the doors to something. Recently. Note that it's only a little sort of recently. If it was a big one, that's sort of a bit further away, longer away. Today, or it can also mean now or presently, like the current day. Quick and quick work. So work is just two flat hands chopping on each other, I suppose. Quick work. Wait. I've seen it done with one hand before as well, but he showed us with two. Wait. Finally, or at last, or solved. In the future. So that's like you're holding onto something and, I don't know, moving it into the future. Stop. Obvious enough, that one. Soon. So this is thumb sort of straight with your finger curled over the top. And just shaken. Soon. Arrive. So flat hand with the bent hand like this. Arrive. Didn't really fully understand this one. Ever. I think it actually means like forever, or for a really long time, I suspect. But even the signer didn't know that one. I asked him what that meant, and he said, I don't know, it's not a Tasmanian song, he's not in Tasmania. Exact. Enough, or plenty. So it's kind of like there's all done, and sort of this enough is sort of very similar sign. Instead of just shaking, it's the whole move from the elbows. No, or no, pretty sure we've covered that before. Sometimes, pointing two hands and then they sort of swivel on each other like this. Never, or never, either way. Until, so that's two hands, one landing on the other, or until, just on the finger. I don't know why you need both, but either. In the past, so this is what I was saying before, recently, and in the past is sort of a much bigger motion. Later, so pointing, flat palm, later, just moving over the top. Long time, so it's kind of like a, I don't know, just making an O with your thumb and forefinger, and then just sort of locking it, I suppose. Every, didn't seem to be any difference, like every time. So every time we do this, or something. Didn't seem to be any difference from that and future, so that's really contextual, that one, I reckon. Hold it, as in just a minute. Hold it. Wait a sec. Late. I was late last time. More time concepts. So we've got next year. Next year. So the Y is for the year. The next is similar. How do I describe this? So yesterday, today, tomorrow. So that tomorrow, this future sense is sort of when the hand is facing away from you. Or, to maybe help you remember, you can also turn it into a little M and do it that way. Whereas yesterday's always straight, but sort of the next day or next year, I find it helps if I look at a little bit while doing it, and he seemed to do that himself, so I think that's perfectly fine. Next year. And last year, you might have guessed it already, last year. Last week, so both hands pointing. last week. Next week. So again, 2 hands. This hand, it's important that it's not this way around because that's different. That's talk. This way around is the week sign. Next week, or you can say in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, 5 weeks, and so on. It says up to 9 weeks. I'm not sure what happens if you say 10 weeks' time. Maybe the world ends. So we got next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and weekly. So every week, I suppose. And that's the end of lesson 4.